Welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into some exciting updates from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, that is IRCC. So let's get started. The Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, Mark Miller, recently unveiled some significant reforms aimed at aligning temporary residence levels in Canada with labour market needs. Miller announces a comprehensive review of IRCC programs, bringing in temporary foreign workers to ensure they meet the demands of labour market. For the first time, Canada will establish annual target for temporary residents, mirroring the existing practice of permanent residents. With Canada's temporary residence population reaching 2.5 million in 2023, the government aims to reduce it to 5% of the overall population over the next 3 years. To achieve this goal, Miller will collaborate with provincial counterparts to set annual target for number of temporary residents allowed into Canada. Additionally, there will be an increase in domestic immigration draws, encouraging provinces to convert temporary residents into permanent residents. But that's not all. Changes are coming into temporary foreign worker program also, that is FTWP as well. Starting May 1st of 2024, the validity of new labor impact assessment, that is LMIA, will be reduced to 6 months. Expect the employers in the Recognized Employer Pilot Program. So, what is a Recognized Employer Pilot Program or REP? Canada has just unveiled this new initiative to tackle the ongoing labour shortage in the country. The announcement comes from the Minister of Employment, introducing the Recognized Employer Pilot Program, that is REP, the groundbreaking initiative under the Temporary Foreign Worker Program designed to streamline access to labour for eligible Canadian employers. This 3-year pilot program kicked off in 2023 September. This aims to simplify the process for employers to obtain labour market impact assessment, that is LMIA. But what exactly is a Recognized Employer Pilot Program? The REP aims to alleviate administrative burdens and expedite the recruiting process for employers with proven track record of meeting programs requirement. Before engaging a temporary foreign worker, most employers must submit an LMIA, confirming the need of a foreign labour and unavailability of Canadians or permanent residents for the job. To qualify for REP, employers must have received at least 3 positive LMIAs for the same occupation within the past 5 years, focusing on occupations identified as in shortage by Canadian Occupation Projection System, that is COPS data. The rollout of REP will occur in 2 phases. Phase 1, starting in September 2023, target employees primary agriculture stream, allowing to apply for 2024 season. Phase 2, which is started in January 2024, it open participate to all other industries, providing a streamlined process for hiring additional employees. Remember, the application period for both streams end on 2024 September. So eligible employers should mark their calendars before this. And that's a wrap of Canada's latest effort to address labour shortage through REP, focusing on concern over rising levels of temporary residents in the country. In September 2023, Statistics Canada released alarming data revealing a significant surge in the number of temporary residents already residing in Canada, including those on study permit, work permit and asylum claims. While Canada has set ambitious annual target for economic immigration programs, aiming to exceed 300,000 people by 2025, concerns arise over 1 million work permit holders seek permanent residency routes. However, the number of permanent residency spots available through economic immigration remains limited. In simple terms, Canada currently harbors enough temporary residents to fulfill its permanent residency target for next 6 to 7 years without admitting any new individuals from abroad. Yet, Canadian immigration policies prioritize granting permanent status to individuals possessing expertise in high demand occupations and those boasting substantial education and work experience. In Canada, foreign nationals require a work permit to work legally. These are two types: open work permit and closed work permit. An open work permit grants the holder the freedom to work for almost any employer and in any province across Canada. On the other hand, closed work permit ties the holder to a specific employer under certain restrictions. But what makes someone eligible for an open work permit in Canada? Let's break it down. According to IRCC, there are specific conditions under which individuals can qualify for open work permit. Here is a rundown of who may eligible. First one, international students who have completed their studies at approved institution with some exceptions. Second one, international students facing financial hardship. Third one, workers facing mistreatment in their current employer-specific work permits. Fourth one, applicants with pending Canadian permanent residency application. Fifth one, dependents of applicants of permanent residency. Sixth one, spouses, common law partners or dependent children of skilled worker. Seventh, spouses or parents of international students enrolled in certain professional degree programs. Eighth, spouses or partners of candidates of the Atlantic Immigration Program. Ninth, protected person, refugees, refugee claimants or their family members. 10th, individuals subject to an unforeseen order of removal. 11th, holder of temporary resident permits. 12th, young employees participating in designated programs. Remember, open work permit holders must adhere to certain rules and restrictions, including not working in ineligible employers. Furthermore, there are general requirements one must fulfill when applying to a work permit, such as providing intent to leave Canada after the work expires and demonstrating financial stability. So, are you ready to apply for a work permit? Then, the process varies depending on your circumstances, so make sure you follow the appropriate guidelines. Now let's diving deep into the topic of LMIA or Labor Market Impact Assessment and what you need to know before applying for a work permit in Canada. LMIA is a crucial document that Canadian employers may need before hiring foreign workers. Let's break down the key points. Firstly, what exactly is an LMIA? It is a document issued by the Employer and Social Development of Canada, aimed at ensuring hiring a temporary foreign worker won't negatively affect the Canadian labor market. There are two outcomes of LMIA application, positive and negative. A positive LMIA means that hiring a foreign worker will have a positive or neutral impact on the Canadian labor market. Conversely, a negative LMIA indicates a negative impact. Now let's discuss the different categories of LMIA. High wage workers and low wage workers, seasonal agricultural work program and agricultural stream. These categories cater to different type of employment needs in Canada. From high wage workers to seasonal agricultural workers, each category has its own set of requirements and considerations. LMIA application process. So, how does one apply for an LMIA? The process involves submitting an application along with the required documents and paying the application fee, which is $1,000 under temporary foreign worker program. Once an employer receives a positive LMIA, the foreign worker can apply for their employer-specific work permit. The required documents include a valid job offer letter, a contract, and a copy of LMIA. Now we are diving into a crucial topic for international students in Canada, the open work permit for those who are facing financial hardships. According to the Immigration and Refugee Protection Regulation, international students who find themselves financially struggling may qualify for an open work permit. Let's break it down what this means and how students can navigate through this process. First up, eligibility. The program aims to assist students facing financial hardships or difficulties due to circumstances beyond their control. These could include situations like conflict, upheaval, or economic crisis back in their home countries. But getting this work permit is not a walk in the park. Applicant must provide solid evidence of their financial struggles and their inability to sustain themselves without assistance. This could be in the form of bank statement, letters from social service department, or documents from support organizations. And here is the catch. While working with an open work permit, students must still meet the study permit conditions, including staying enrolled and actively pursuing their studies. Now, what about family members? Unfortunately, they are not eligible for this program, but spouses may still apply for their open work permit. So here you have it, folks, navigating Canada's open work permit for the destitute international students, which is not easy, but with the right evidence and determination, it is possible to get back on the track. Now let's shedding some light on a crucial another topic, the open work permit for abused foreign workers in Canada. If you are facing abuse or are at risk in your current workplace here in Canada, there is help available. Let's delve into these details of this important program. First off, what exactly is an open work permit for vulnerable workers? It is a lifeline for those who are facing abuse, allowing them to seek employment with any employer in Canada except for those who are engaged in certain prohibited activities. This permit offers a temporary solution for workers to leave abusive workplace and find a new employment. However, it is crucial to note that it comes with a limitation, such as a time constraint and the inability to extend its duration. So, who is eligible for this permit? Anyone located in Canada facing or at risk of abuse due to their job can apply, provided they have a valid employer-specific work permit. Abuse can take many forms, from physical harm to financial exploitation. It is important to recognize and report any situation of abuse in your workplace. Now let's talk about through the application process. Fortunately, there are no fees involved and everything can be done online. From ensuring you have a necessary documents to providing evidence of abuse, each step is crucial in securing your permit. Remember, evidence can range from statement from support organizations to text message or email documenting abusive behavior. In summary, Canada's open work permit for abused foreign workers offer a glimmer of hope for those who are trapped in abusive work environment. By following application process diligently and providing compelling evidences, you can take a step forward reclaiming your right and dignity. Now let's talk about Canada's Bridging Open Work Permit program, that is BOWP. So what exactly is a Bridging Open Work Permit program and who is it for? Let's break it down. The BOWP is designed for individuals who have applied for permanent residency under the economic class, such as through express entry, or hold a valid Canadian work permit set to expire in less than 4 months. To qualify, applicants must meet certain criteria, including being physically present in Canada and having applied for a permanent residency under specific classes. The application process involved filling out Form IMM 5710, paying the necessary fees, and providing evidence of your permanent residency application stage. Be sure to include all required documents to support your eligibility, including a copy of approval in provincial letter if applicable. In conclusion, the bridging open work permit serves as a lifeline for individuals awaiting permanent residence in Canada, allowing them to continue working while their application is on process. So that's all for today's episode. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on immigration news in Canada. Until next time, stay informed and stay empowered. Till then, take care. Bye bye.